Sometimes, death is not the end, it's where the mystery begins. In the quiet countryside of Edo State, Nigeria, an unsettling video surfaced on TikTok, one that shook viewers to their core. What was meant to be a mourning ritual turned into a spiritual mystery, leaving behind more questions than answers. A young Edo woman, full of life and expecting her first child, tragically died during childbirth. Her newborn baby did not survive either. It should have been a solemn, sacred farewell, but what unfolded has left the internet and our community confused and horrified. Flushed face a burial like no other. In the video, mourners gather around her casket. The atmosphere is heavy, not just with grief, but with something unspoken. In the opening scenes, her face is seen calmly resting, but then something strange begins to happen. A dark substance is applied to her face. It's not makeup. It looks traditional, maybe spiritual, like something from an old rite. No explanations are offered. No prayers are heard. Only silence, broken by the occasional sniffle or whisper. Then, a goat is led into the scene. It struggles slightly before it's beheaded, and its blood is collected into a small clay pot. The blood isn't poured out. It isn't splashed. It's held with care, like it has a purpose. And then, without a word, it's carried to the side of the deceased woman. Why? Was this a cleansing? A sacrifice? A binding ritual to the afterlife? No answers are given. Baby medium dark skin tone, a baby laid to rest, alone. Moments later, the camera captures something even more chilling. The baby who died alongside the mother is not placed in the same casket. Instead, the child is dropped into the same grave, beside the mother's coffin, but not inside it. The baby is not wrapped. Not protected. There is no small coffin, no covering, no ceremony. Just a lifeless body, placed into the earth like a forgotten shadow of the woman it came from. Why wasn't the child placed with the mother? Why such disregard? Some say tradition demands they not be buried together. Others believe it's symbolic, to avoid their spirits becoming eternally linked. Still, to many watching, it felt cold. Inhumane. Painful. The sand that shut the casket. Then comes the most baffling part. Just as the mother's body lies in her casket, the grave diggers begin to pour sand directly onto her face, inside the coffin. Bit by bit, the sand piles up. Her serene face slowly disappears under the weight. Then, something strange happens. The weight of the sand closes the coffin on its own. No one touches it. No one speaks. The casket shuts with the soft but final thud of sand pressing down. Why pour sand inside a coffin? Why on her face? Was it meant to block her return from the spirit world? A final seal? Or a symbolic gesture of silencing her forever? Again, there are no clear answers. Broken heart, a culture clash, or a lost meaning? This video has since gone viral. Social media users across Nigeria and beyond have reacted with shock, anger, and sorrow. Some insist this is a deeply rooted Edo burial tradition, meant to ensure peace in the afterlife. Others, including spiritualists and cultural scholars, are calling it a distorted and dangerous ritual, possibly a modern corruption of forgotten customs. Whatever the truth, one thing is clear: this was not an ordinary burial. And whether out of fear, faith, or forgotten folklore, a young mother and her baby were buried not just under soil, but under layers of mystery and pain. And there rode the aftermath. The burial is over, but the questions remain. Why the goat's blood? Why separate the baby? Why pour sand on the mother's face? What does this ritual truly mean? In Edo, some say this is how it has always been done. Others whisper that something is changing, that ancient traditions are being manipulated in the shadows. For now, the grave remains sealed, but the world continues to ask. What really happened here?